and happy Halloween! Today we are going to be making bath bomb cauldrons. So we are going to be making bath bombs. We are going to be using plastic cauldrons as the mold, and we're going to leave them in there and in the bath. And when we're in the bathtub, they fizz up and it looks like a cauldron bubbling. We'll be needing baking soda. It just holds it together. Where we will be needing citric acid, which makes it fizz. We will be needing buttermilk powder, which makes it foam. We need mica powder, any color of your choice. I chose purple and green, and it's just color. Fragrance oil, I chose a pumpkin, and that's the smell. Avocado oil that holds it all together, and this keeps it from staining the tub. Let's get started. So first we need 2 cups of baking soda. Pour them into the sifter. That was 1, and I did 1 earlier. And so you just crank it, and this keeps all the clumps out. That's kind of hard to crank sometimes. And it's like I kind of watch to see if you're all done. Okay, so next we are going to put the citric acid in, and we need 1 cup. We are adding 1 cup of citric acid in. And the stuff that keeps it from staining the bathtub. We are going to be needing another tablespoon of this, and hold the spoon over the bowl while you're pouring. And then put that in, and then we stir it up after I put the lid back on. Then we stir it up with the spoon. Mix it all together. And if you smell it, it will smell really good, like the fragrant oil that you put in earlier, or just now. Add a little bit of green glitter into the drying ingredients, or you can sprinkle it on top at the end. So do it slow, and don't put it upside down because it comes out really, really fast and it will make a mess. And you'll just have glitter bath bombs. And then I'm gonna mix that in. And it's gonna get real sparkly after you mix it in. After you mix it real good, then it's gonna look real cool after you add the wet ingredients. Okay, so I'm gonna pour the wet ingredients into the dry, the whole thing, and I'm gonna get a spatula, other hand, I got a switch, and I'm going to scrape it in, and I'm gonna put this to the side. And then I'm going to mix with my hands. And it should feel like wet sand at the end. And if it feels too dry, add some more avocado oil. And your hands are going to get very messy after this. So make sure you wash your hands after. And don't touch anything until you wash your hands. And you gotta get all that dust into the wet. And wet sand is what we want to feel. Mine feels like wet sand, but feels a little dry too. I'm gonna get some more of that dust in there and see how it feels after that. So this is what it looks like. I'm a Grinch with my hands. I look like the Grinch. I'm the Grinch, and I'm a mean one. I'm Grinch. Okay, so I'm going to scoop it with the spoon that I did the wet ingredients with. So I'm gonna scoop this, and I'm gonna have the cauldron over the bowl so any extras fall back in, and it doesn't make a mess. Because I'm very messy, and everyone's messy with bath bombs. Even the perfectest person in the world would make a mess with this. And then, after you finish scooping, then you are going to pat it down with your fingers, and if it gets too low, then you add a little bit more. Just don't add it too high. Don't add it all the way to the top. And if you do add it to the top, then just pat it down really hard. Just try not to, though. I'd say this is about good. So I'm gonna brush the top off, and I'm going to the next one. With the green ones, this is what they look like. I think they look really cool, but they look even cooler in water. So pretend this is like a bathtub, this bowl of water. See what happens. And it foams, and it overflows. It's like a cauldron bubbling. It turns the water green, and when you take it out, it's pouring. And it's just like a normal bath bomb, just it's in a cauldron for the mold. I think it looks really cool with the cauldron. I like the normal bath bomb too, but I like the cauldron even better. That's why I love fall, one reason. So this is just what the water looks like, very sparkly. It wouldn't look like this, it wouldn't be this bubbly in a bathtub because this is a bowl. It would be more spread out in a bathtub. But you can see the water turned green a little. I'm trying to move the bubbles, but they keep coming at me. Yeah, now we're going to do the purple ones. The purple, we already put the ingredients in same as before, and I'm stirring it up. The dry ingredients, and I wanted you to see because I think it's cool, and I want you to see it again because I think it's cool. And I think we put a little much in this, but I think it's gonna be okay. Because with the white, I think it might get a little lighter. So I think we're gonna be okay. And we just added some white glitter in, and we're gonna mix it up. We couldn't find any purple glitter, so we thought white was the next best choice. Or silver, but we couldn't find any silver. I'm pouring it in. The wet ingredients, oh my gosh. The wet ingredients I'm pouring in right now, I think it's going to be very dark purple, but I think that's good because it's Halloween. Good thing we put a lot in. Alright, put this off to the side again. And now, I actually want to start with the whisk a little bit so then my hands aren't just all gooey. So I'm gonna start with the whisk now, and I'm gonna, you know, and I'm gonna mix it up with my hands later. Okay, I think it's around good. Yeah, now I'm just gonna use my hand because I'm gonna get it messy anyway. This is very dark, but I think I really like this color. It's very spooky. It goes with the green very well. I'm going to start putting it into the cauldron. Whoa. This will get a little messy, and you can probably tell. Actually, it can get very messy if you are a big mess maker. And almost done. Oh, and you don't have to do it with a spoon. You can scoop it up in your hand if you want. Pack that in, and then I'm going to move to the next one. So these are all the cauldrons. There must be a lot of witches living here because they have a lot of cauldrons. Some of them are doing the purple poison, and the green mean. And I have some of the, we call this pixie dust. It's just like leftover dust from it. And we're going to be showing you what this looks like in the water. Whoa. It might overflow. It might overflow. It's overflowing. It's overflowing. It's not overflowing. It was perfect. Yeah. Okay, and it's kind of hard to see through it, but again, it's not gonna look like this in the bathtub. It's gonna be spread out. But it feels kind of cool. The foam feels cool. The foam looks pink, but the water's purple. It's a very spooky purple. Look in there and you can see I'm trying to splash it out of the way. It's kind of hard to look in there, but the foam feels really cool. The water looks really cool. The foam also looks kind of cool with the pink looking in it. And that's really it. Hi guys, thanks for watching. I want to give a shout out to my friend Addie. Please like and subscribe. Bye!